It is January 1st. Oh, I don't know if you saw it or not. Let me try again. It's January 1st, 2023, which means that I have new goals for this year and I can't wait to share them with you. So I took some time out to finally stop and think about them because I have been procrastinating them for a bit just because I don't want 2022 to end, but it did. So, my goals. They may seem like a lot, but I am very goal oriented. That's just the way my mindset works. I have some long term, some short term. I have been doing this for as long as I can remember. So here they are. I have some follower count stuff at the top just so I can keep track of it throughout the year. So I'm not going to share that. But I have 4 different sections. Okay, so one of them is for my blankets. For those who aren't following my podcast, you probably aren't aware that I have a couple different blankets running around, I've been working on them throughout the years. I recently just finished one of my blankets from my last year's goal, the 2017 calendar blanket. And I'm in the midst of completing my 2020 temperature blanket, which is one of my goals for this year. So I'm slowly attacking them. But yeah, most of my big whips are just blankets that I need to work on, but I'm just not working on them. So that's one of my main goals, is to just work on those blankets. I'm not saying I want to finish them. I want to finish one of them. That's because I'm going to finish it real soon. But yeah, so that's the 2019 Folk Art Blanket by Jada and Stitches. Work on my 2 2021 Better Together Afghans by the Crochet Crowd. And I want to work on my friend's blanket as well, along with the 2020 temperature blanket that I said. I think they're all reasonable as long as I can actually work on them instead of finishing them, because if I say work on them, then I'll feel more drive to work on them. It definitely doesn't help that they're all hiding under my bed. As you can kind of tell, this is my room. It's not very big. I don't have a lot of storage space, and blankets take up space when you're working on them, especially with all the yarn, if you're changing colors, and that's one. Five blankets here that I'm working on, so it's taking up some space. I just want to work on it. Blankets. And next thing I want to do is charity. For as long as I started crocheting, charity has always been one of my top priorities. This year, my goals are mainly focused on, I guess they're more reasonable goals, just because I'm in college now, and I know how much time I actually have, and it's not a lot. Like recently, like I'm on break, so I've been able to get stuff done because I'm on break. But when my videos start going on hiatuses, that's when you know I'm busy. I don't have time to crochet. So sadly, because I'm not able to crochet, I'm not able to work on my hats for Hat Not Hate or any of my other charity goals, which is incredibly unfortunate. Especially when I want to be able to do that with my craft. So, my 2 charity goals is to just be able to donate to Hat Not Hate. I already have the hats made. I just want to donate them when it's time. And hopefully by the time that it's time to donate them, I'll have more made. I know last year I made the goal to do 12 hats, one for each month. But realistically speaking, I'm not going to be able to do that. As it sounds crazy, but I know I'm not going to be able to. And then I also had the really cute little idea to make little bookmarks and then give them to my local library and have them, like, personally hand them to the checkout person, to the librarian, and say, can you please, like, hand this to a child and just make their day. Because I was originally gonna go to the children's floor and like hide them around everywhere, but then it might be like a little scavenger hunt type thing, and then one person might steal them all. But if I give it to the person, they'll probably, hopefully, just hand them out one per person. So I think that is a great idea. I go to the library a lot anyways, and I might even do this for my campus library, because who doesn't like little gifts like that? So I know these work out fast because I made a couple. I made like 30, why am I saying a couple, for my cousin's classroom. So I think this is a great idea, and I actually might start working on it. That way I can already get started on that. But yeah, and then I also have an other crafts section. Like for those of you who didn't see the reason for me, this video is going to be scheduled ahead. Podcast number 62. I just started learning how to punch needle. And then I've shared that I'm learning to do cross stitching and hopefully soon embroidering. And I just want to keep learning how to do those. Same with knitting. I need to write knitting down on here. But I just want to keep exploring my horizons and just learn and explore. I think that'll be really fun. Sorry, I'm burping. But yeah, I think that'll be extremely fun. And then my YouTube section, instead of, I really want to keep doing like the weekly podcast, and then I always have a goal where I try to do like a Wednesday video. For this particular week, this is the week that I did the Crochet with Me Blizzard videos. I posted like the one on Tuesday, one on Thursday, and then my podcast on Sunday. So there might be days where I'm like, oh, special, let's do like 3 videos. But I do want to try doing like a Wednesday video. So I even wrote down some ideas. Like I love doing crochet with me's. I am hopefully gonna start doing some more of those. I might start doing like monthly goal updates to see how I am on my goals. It just encouraged me to start working on them more, etc. So yep, that is all of my goals, and even if you aren't a goal-oriented person, I really hope that this inspires you to start at least thinking about something that you would like to do this year, even if you don't follow through with it, just to help start thinking. I know I love to make goals. That's always something I've done, like I kind of explained already. Like, for example, I made a list of goals last year, and I got a little too excited with them, and I didn't actually go through with it, because I was so busy with school and everything. So, like, even if you don't follow through with your goals, it's always fun to think about, like, oh, I could do this, and I can do this, and it kind of, like, gets you inspired to make them. But yes, that is all I have to say for my goals, and wish me luck. Bye.